Hey guys, welcome back to another Junkyard and Barn Find. We are at Streetside Classics, and on this episode we're going to look at all these Camaros. We got first and second gen Camaros and Firebirds down here. If you've missed, we've already had episodes with other Chevys, including the Chevelles, 57 Chevys. We've had two Ford hoarder, because there's a ton of Fords in here. We put up Ford hoarders. That would be episodes 351, 352. 353 would have the Chevelles and stuff in it. So we are moving on to a lot of first gen Firebirds, Camaros, second gen Firebirds and Camaros, and whatever else we find that's GM down this whole road. So let's keep looking. So welcome to another episode of Junkyards and Barn Finds with Sean, and I'm Sean. So, by the way, these are all for sale. You can get any of these for sale. And also, if you have something you want to sell, they do a consignments as well. So if you go on to streetsideclassics.com, you'll see any of these cars. If they're still available, they'll be up on their website, and that's where you can get pricing and stuff. But we're just going to walk around because it's a really cool place. They're just letting me come in and wander and check out the cars, so I figured I'd share it with you. All right, first one here, 69 Camaro, 350 4-speed, yellow and black. It's only got about 4,000 miles since it's been rebuilt. If we look at it, it is a beautiful car. Really, really nice. 69, it's got the spoiler. I don't know if it's an SS. It does not say SS on it. So it's the same with the one next to it. It says it's an SS as well on it. But I would have to just take their words for it. I don't know. You guys can come check them out, do some more research. But this one here is just a beautiful yellow on black, cow induction hood, original black interior. It's got the 8 shifter. I call it an 8 shifter. What do you guys call that? A gate shifter, 8 shifter, a gate 8 shifter? I don't know. It does have a tachometer. Other than that, it's your basic 69 Camaro. It's really well done. It's got the yellow paint where the paint needs to be. It's got the black vinyl where the vinyl needs to be. So it's a very, very, very beautiful car. And it has a 350 in it, bumperettes on it. It has all the SS badging on it. Next to it, we have another 69 Camaro. This is a small block 400 V8 4-speed manual. So it's a 400. They didn't come with 400s. They came with 350s. But it's a 400 with a 12-bolt rear, 4-speed manual. This has 85,000 miles on it. There's the engine. This is a really nice old school build. So it does have LED lights on the front, LED headlights. It's a really nice color, white stripes. Does have SS badging on it. As you can see, the engine is really clean. It does have electronic ignition on it. And there's a little bit of things on it. Does not have air. As you can tell, there's no air on this car, but it's a very nice, clean looking car with SS badging. So there's just some faults in the paint. There's little things that it was done, nothing special, nothing outrageously that I would not buy it for. You got little things here because the car was probably driven and used and, you know, enjoyed. So we go in here, got original seats, first shifter, couple extra gauges. So this would be a car that back in when I was in high school in the 1980s, this is what people would do to it. You know, they might put a 400 in it. They might put a different steering wheel in it. They may put gauges on it. Because back then, you know, these cars were $3,500 cars. It does have an issue with the headliner right there. No big deal. Again, all black. Looks pretty original. Looks like the seats have been reupholstered. but that's okay. It's a very, very nice car. So, and I am curious on this one. The price on this one, you're looking at $53,000 for that one. It's one of the few times I'll talk about pricing, but it's a very nice car. Okay, so Pontiac 68 Pontiac Firebird Resto Mod. This thing has an LS engine, a 5.7 LS, 6-speed transmission, T56 6-speed, 4-wheel disc, power steering, air conditioning, and staggered wheels. And this is a really nice metallic green paint job on this. So this is a really, really cool car. It does have, like I said, staggered wheels. It's got very different mirrors put on it. Interior looks like a 69 interior, the Camaro interior. Nice steering wheel. It's got different gauges in there. You can look at the gauge package has been redone. The radio's been redone. I think the interior's obviously been redone. It's got a wing on the back. It's got a good look to it. It's got some hefty meat on the back, staggered wheels. So that's very cool. Next to it we have a 69 badged Z28. And this has a houndstooth, right? Houndstooth? That's houndstooth. That's houndstooth. But a Camaro came with houndstooth. It has the gate shifter in there, H gate shifter for the automatic. This is a Z28 tribute car, so it's not a Z28. It says 427 on the hood. It says 454 is inside, underneath the hood. And it's a 3-speed automatic Daytona yellow. So it is a 454 cubic inch with a turbo hydromatic 400 3-speed, power steering and brakes, runs, drives well. It's a nice car. It's got original Z wheels on it, on the front anyway, and it has Z28 badging, but not a Z. It does have the cowl induction hood. So that's another one that's nice. Why it has 427 up there, if it was a Z28 tribute, you should, and you're not going to say the right engine. So if it has a 454, instead of 427, you probably want to put 302, because 302s would have been in the Z's. I don't know why, I mean, unless they had a sale on 427 badging, I don't get that part of it. But it's neither here nor there. All right, we have a 69 Chevy Camaro convertible with a 327, 2-speed automatic, red and white, with 2,200 miles showing on the odometer. Now, it says it doesn't know. Again, different wheels. This is not made to be anything it's not. It does have a rear spoiler on it. It does have a white boot here, white seats, white top. It's very nice. Fire engine red, cowl induction hood, 327 here, badging. It's a very pretty car. It's a very nice looking car. It is a V8 car. And like I said, it says it has 2,231 miles on it. Is that since it's been redone? Is it since it was built? Don't know. Doesn't say. All right. We have an SS, a 96 Camaro Z28 SS SLP convertible. So this has a clean history. It was the first SS since 1972. It has the LT1 6-speed, and this is number 1,097 of only 2,410 made. So there's only 2,410 of these that were ever made, of the SS's, of the convertibles, and this is number 1,087. So very sharp car. Right there it has the plate, tells you what it is, tells you when it was, what number it was. It's a very sweet car. All right, this is a 69. It says RS. Has a much bigger cowl induction hood. If we look at the one next to it, why does it have a big giant cowl induction hood? Well, because it is not an actual rally sport. It is a supercharged Camaro. So this is a Chevy Camaro supercharged. It is a 5-speed manual, 350 supercharger, 4-wheel power disc brakes. It's had 5,426 miles put on it since it was built. It is, I don't know if it's an RS. It doesn't say RS, so maybe it's just RS badged, kind of like everybody's badging these SS, RS, Z28. Interior, completely done now. He's put Rally Sport on here. There are some changes that have been made to the gauge cluster. Obviously the seats are different, matching seats. An oversized hood to keep the supercharger in there, but pretty nice, pretty nice. And it does have the RS doors, the Rally Sport doors in there. I can see them underneath. They're right in there. So they're in there. All right, next to it we have a Z28 badged. This is another 69 Camaro Z28 tribute car. This has a 400 V8 4-speed manual. It's red and black with 94,000 miles on it. Now this one, to me, looks like a Z28. It looks like a tribute other than the wheels. Interior looks pretty much the same. It has the 4-speed with the Hurst shifter. It does have aftermarket gauge package. Other than that, it looks like a Z28 would. It's got the steel. Let's see if we can open this up. So it's got a nice engine in it. Really pretty. Well done. Aftermarket brakes, headers, flex fan, different radiator, obviously intake, detailed engine area. So very nice, very nice. So it's a very nice car. All right, next is this another 93Z 2002 Camaro Z28. So clean history, called 5.7 LS1 V8 4-speed automatic and T-top. So this is a T-top car. Probably one of the last T-top cars, to be honest with you. Very nice interior, very original. It's actually a pretty color. I like the black stripes with the silver. Not a big fan of these particular cars. There is some issues with the striping, but that's okay. It was probably driven. Nice chrome wheels. It's a nice looking car all around. Okay, now we have, is this a GTA or just a Firebird? So we have a convertible, 1991 Firebird convertible. It has a 5-liter V8 4-speed automatic, 37,000 original miles, black on black. The original BBS style wheels that came with the Firebirds. Nice interior. It's just a very nice Survivor. So it's a really nice Survivor right there. Let's see, very nice standard Firebird V8 car. Fraternal Order of Police, Boardman Lodge number 43 from 1992. So don't know where the car came from. Does have a nice spoiler on the back, and it does have some of the plastic body moldings. Here's another. This is Camaro. This is a Firebird. All right, Pontiac Firebird Trans Am in 1999. It has the 5.7 liter LS1. This is 85,000 actual miles, clean history, 2 owners in Florida, 5.7 LS1 V8 automatic. Very nice. Again, T-tops, super clean interior, nothing that has been changed. Pretty much a stock Trans Am. And we have, what is this, 84, 86, 92. So 92, last of this body style, fuel injected 305 V8. It is brilliant red metallic convertible, 48,000 we believe to be original miles. Got some aftermarket wheels on it. It's one of the rare convertibles. Yes, they made factory convertibles. If you go back to like our I think probably in the number 200s, we did a thing on factory convertibles with this body style of the Generation 3 Camaros. But it's a nice car. It's a nice color, nice top. All right, so we've got a Ram Air car here. 70 Pontiac Firebird Formula 400 Tribute. So it's a 400 V8, 5-speed, polar white and black. So this is not a Ram Air. It's not a Formula. It is a Tribute. But honestly, if you're going to get one of these years, if you're going to get the 1970, for my money, a 1970 should be painted either white with blue stripes or blue with white stripes, because they just look cool. This has power windows, automatic. It looks like a different dashboard. That should be that prismatic dash, but it's not, but that's okay. Black interior. It's got aftermarket wheels, aftermarket stereo system, and it does have the 3-piece spoiler on the back. So it is a really, really sweet car. I'll be honest with you, it's one of my favorites in the collection here to purchase. It does have the Screamin' Chicken, but it has the baby Screamin' Chicken. But it looks pretty nice. It does have the Formula / Trans Am hood on it, so pretty cool. All right, 396 RSSS. Let's see, is this original? Is this a real one? This is a Tribute Camaro RSSS 396 Tribute. It's got the 396 V8 inside, a 4-speed manual. It's a 69, 52,000 actual miles since the build. But this is really, really well done. There's a little issue right here with the roof, but I like the colors. I like the SS. Paint is not perfect, but it's probably showing its age. It may be an older paint job. I don't know why everybody keeps putting these wheels on. I like the original wheels, but that's okay if you like those. Black interior, 4-speed with a Hurst shifter and a console, original console. Does not have power windows. It's got the SS hood on it. It's got the RS light package on the front. It does have the lights in there, so that's actually, it does not have an Enduro bumper. It's got the chrome bumper on it. It does have the hockey sticks. I like the hockey sticks on this car. This is all around one of the nicer 69 Camaros in here. I kind of like this thing. Pretty cool. It does have an aftermarket steering wheel in it. Next to it here, we've got a 93 Pontiac Formula Firebird, 5.7 liter, 6-speed, 48,000 actual miles, 2 owners. So very nice car. Paint could be better, but it's a neat car. Let's go to look at this one though. I like this was something. 76 Pontiac Firebird Trans Am 400 V8, 6.6 liter, 3-speed automatic, 10,000 miles, sterling silver, 3-speed automatic, red on the inside. There we go. There is the dashboard that it should have, the prismatic dashboard. That's an aftermarket radio. That's the radio that's in it. That is a 8-track. You haven't seen an 8-track radio in a long time, but that is an 8-track radio. It's an automatic. So for those with arthritis of the knees, it doesn't have the correct wheels on it, but that's all right. It has the Screamin' Chicken on the hood, and so that's always a nice thing to do when you get the Trans Am. So that's actually a really cool Trans Am. Here's an LS1 Ram Air high output Trans Am right next to it. This is the 1998 Firebird Trans Am supercharged. 16,000 miles, pristine car, supercharged, 475 horsepower, one of a kind, collectible. Has 20,000 miles on it. Sport gold metallic charcoal. Really beautiful car. Absolutely incredible car. T-tops, black interior, automatic. Yep, automatic with the supercharger. LS1 Ram Air high output. Very nice car. Next to it, another red GTA. So it's the second red GTA that we've seen in here. So very nice. And a Pontiac Firebird Trans Am convertible, a 97. Really nice 97. Nothing really big about it. I think it should have the 305. It has the 5.7 V8, so it has the 350. And another Ram Air. So this is a 2000 Firebird Trans Am WS6 convertible. So this is the Ram Air Sebring Silver Metallic, 4-speed automatic, clean history, LS1 V8, rare WS6 drop top, original colors. It is a collectible, they know it. It's a 44,000 mile original car. So they have a drop top, and right next to it's the silver, another drop top, but this is the Ram Air. Very nice interior, automatic. Only thing aftermarket's the radio. Very, very cool. And an 84 Pontiac Trans Am right here. And this is affordable, guys. I don't talk pricing much, but this one's only $11,995. And it's a 4-speed. It's got the 305. It's only got 975 miles on the odometer. It does have glass tops. This is something you could buy. You could be driving it out of here. It does have some seat issues. It does have a column that's issues. This was driven. It's a driven car. So, but it's something that you can work on for $11,000. It's pretty affordable. So you have, it actually has a hitch on it. How many Firebirds you have? You see it have a hitch on it. It's got these 1980s louvers on the back. So it is actually a pretty cool car. The lights are stuck up. Does need a new bird on the hood. But that would be an easy car to work with. All right, guys, so we now have another LS1 GTA. Can't miss that. GTA Trans Am. This is a Firebird Trans Am resto mod. It's got a 5.7 liter. It's got an automatic. Oh, it's a 4-speed automatic. 4-wheel Willwood brakes. All kinds of suspension upgrades and everything else. Very cool car. B&M slap shifter, aftermarket radio, collector edition. I don't know where he bought that. I don't think it's a collector edition, but okay. But it's a cool car. It's got some hefty meats on it. So this would be a really cool car to have in the street. I'm not saying it's cool. I'm just saying I don't know if it's a collector edition. Doesn't say it's turboed or anything, but somebody put a lot of time and effort into GTA Trans Am, into that hood and everything else. It's a neat car. It is definitely a neat car. And then next to it, we've got one of the Chevrolet Camaros Z28 35th anniversary convertible. So it's an SS, a Z28 35th anniversary convertible, 2002, all original, 4-speed, 5.7 LS1 V8. Has the special 35th anniversary SS Camaro seats on it. It's got the whole collector edition interior wheels. This is all the way it was supposed to be. These were the 35th anniversary. If you're a Camaro collector, this is a car you should have in your collection. A very, very nice drop top, and honestly, the price of this thing, I can tell you right now, something this nice for under $30,000, that is a steal. All right, guys, for those of you who may be looking for something a little bit newer, but just like the muscle name or something, we've got the GTO. This is a GTO from 2004. It's got a 5.7 liter LS1 V8 under this little hood for this little car. It's phantom black. It's got 116,000 miles. It is a GTO. They are not a lot of them around. I don't see many of these around. We've probably had 3 or 4 on the channel, and that's traveling all over the country. So it has the GTO marks in it. It is a GTO, the last GTO I believe that has ever been made. But this thing is a beast. They are a beast. But they are a sleeper because most people look at them and just think they're some kind of this little Pontiac Sunbird or something. But it is a GTO, so very, very cool. Let's continue on. All right, guys, there's 2 cars here that are really cool, very affordable. So the first one here is a Delta 88. It's just a standard Delta 88. Doesn't have a blower, doesn't have a supercharger. Somebody didn't put in a 455. It's just a wire-wheeled Oldsmobile Delta 88 Royal Brougham. It's got 26,000 actual miles. It's got a 5-liter V8, 4-speed automatic, nice interior. It's just a nice, well-kept Survivor. It's got the nice blue cushiony seats that everybody had. Somebody's parents, somebody's grandparents had these. It's got air conditioning. It's got the wood grain. It's got the vinyl top. This is just an original. You know, there is some plastic pieces here that are old, getting worn. It had a CB antenna, so that's pretty neat. But it's just a standard Royal Brougham Delta 88. So not everything here is a hot rod. Not everything here is a 1950s. Not everything here is custom. We have that one, and then here is another Oldsmobile. So this is the Oldsmobile Cutlass Supreme Brougham. This is a 79. Again, this has the 3.8 liter V6, 3-speed automatic. It's light yellow. It's original color. Somebody owned it for a very long time. It only has 18,000 miles. Yes, 18,000 miles on it. And it just has a really nice interior. So, you know, back in 1983, you would have bought this as a used car, and it would have been something you drove to school, or your mom drove to work, or your dad drove to work. And it's just a very nice car. There's no real dings, no damage. It's just a low mileage car. Nothing, you know, doesn't have a blower sticking through the hood, but it is a nice car to have. And now, since you don't see these things, it's a car you could take to a car show, and you're probably going to win your class because you're going to be the only one there. Another 55 Chevy right here. Oh, I'm sorry. 57 Chevy, my mistake. 57. I should have known better. It's got a 427 V8 in it, 3-speed automatic. It's got 6,000 miles since the build on it. A little over 6,000 miles. It's all orange. Very nice. They use a lot of the gold trim instead of the chrome. That's okay. You can use either one. They came with both. B&M slap shifter, bench seat. Nice, looks like a tilt steering column in there. Just a well done car. Very well done car. All right. Now we've got this Chevy. So this Chevy is a Stylemaster 2-door coupe. It's got a 350 V8, 4-speed automatic. It's got some shaved doors on it. Let's see. French headlight. Nope, the headlights are correct. So it's got just basically a Camaro front end in it. It's got overdrive, cold air. It's a 700 R4 with overdrive. Power brakes, power steering. Like I said, they shaved the door handles. Let's see if they Frenched rear. They did not. So basically they did some minor things here that you would notice or wouldn't notice, but very cool, nice little sweet car, two-tone. Very, very nice car. All right, we're gonna move on. So hope you've enjoyed all these Camaros and Firebirds. And remember, subscribe, hit the like button, you know, all that kind of stuff. And if you have a specific one you want me to go back and see, just let me know. If it's still here, I'll come back and do a bigger video on one particular vehicle. All right, let's move on. So if you haven't seen our other videos, please watch them. We're doing them by factory, so we have GM, Ford, Mopar, and then trucks, and then foreign cars. So we're gonna keep looking, but that's the end of this part of the video. We're gonna keep doing GM cars, so we'll see you in a little while. April, should they subscribe to this channel even if they don't like cars today for this one?
Probably just for this one.
Where it says merchandise store right here, merchandise store link, you will see it says https:/junkyards-barn-finds with, and you click on that and it's going to take you here.